Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I did not film a makeup tutorial today. I'm actually going to do a kind of a get to know me tag, kind of the tag that's gone around YouTube quite often, the typical get to know me questions, but I'm going to do a few from the TMI tag. I'm not going to do the entire, I'm just going to pick my favorite. I'm not going to do the entire set of questions from either one. But if you guys do want to see a tutorial on this look, I didn't film one today. I did take some pictures and I'm going to post it on my beauty Instagram. And if you aren't following me on that, that'd be awesome if you would. I'll link that below. And also, yeah, let's just get started. So the first question is, what is your middle name? I pretty much have it all over my Instagram. My middle name is Morgan, and there's not really anything interesting about that, so yeah, I'm just gonna move on. The second question is, what is your favorite color? I'm the person, like, my favorite color has never fluctuated. It's always been blue. Next question is, how tall are you? I am 5'3". Cats or dogs? Dogs, honestly. How many countries have you visited? Obviously, other than the US, I've only visited one other country, and that was Ecuador. I went on a mission trip with my church 3 years ago, and it was awesome, and I highly suggest going if you have the opportunity to. Are you have you gone to college? The answer is yes. I am in college. It's online only, so it's a certification program, paralegal certification program that I am enrolled in online through college. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. It's a lot easier because I can do it at my own pace and still work as well, so that's good. What is your favorite drink? Dr. Pepper, for sure. If anybody that knows me is watching this, you know I have an unhealthy addiction to Dr. Pepper. Honestly, like, I have an addiction to caffeinated drinks in general. I love Dr. Pepper and Red Bull. Bad for you. What sports have you played? I played softball and soccer. When I started both when I was 4. And then I played soccer up until I was 13, and I could no longer play because our school didn't have like a varsity, or a JV team, so it stopped at like rec soccer. So I played that as long as I could, and I loved soccer. And then softball, I played all the way through high school until my senior year, and I loved it so much. And I would definitely, like, that's the only thing I miss about high school, but I love it so much. Before then, I did gymnastics when I was like, I did gymnastics when I was like 7 or 8. I only did it for 2 or 3 years because I didn't really like it that much. What is your favorite book? Hold on, I'll show you some of them. Okay, so I promise I'm not gonna make this entire video about books, but I just wanted you guys to know, like, my whole channel, I don't want it to just be about makeup, even though that's like one of the things that I love the most. But I have a lot of other things that I love. One of those is books, like you're about to see. But just to show you a few of my favorite books, I love the Harry Potter series, like all of the books. I love them. My fiance got this for me for my birthday last year, and I had honestly put off reading it because I heard a lot of negative things because it's a script. But this book, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, guys, if you're a Harry Potter fan, I don't care what you hear out there. Yes, it's in a script, so like it's in a play format and not like a normal book, and it's not just J.K. Rowling that was an author. She partnered with 2 other people, but still, y'all, it just has a really good storyline, and it stays true to the way that the other books were written, and I just love it because it's really good. No spoilers here, I promise, but you guys need to go read it. If you love books and if you love Harry Potter, you should go read it. All of my favorite books also, these are the ones that are like directly right beside me that I can reach, that I just thought about, that I want to show you guys. This series, Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children, or Home for Peculiar Children, it's 3 books. This is the one I'm on the second one. I know it looks kind of creepy, but it's really good. It's not that, they're not that, well, they kind of are long, But I really love them. I'm on the second one. I have all 3 of them, and so far I really like them. Also, my favorite book, my favorite religious book is definitely Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. This book is not for the faint of heart because it is very hard to understand, because obviously this is, I don't remember exactly when this was written. Hold on, let me look real quick. It was written in 1980, so it's kind of worded older. His take on everything and the way he describes things is just so good, even though it can be a little bit confusing because he was so smart, and it really explains a lot if you're definitely wondering and curious about that. Also, if you ever have any questions, you can talk to me. I mean, I try to be a really open person. If you have any questions about anything, I don't know everything. Please don't think I know everything, but if you ever want to talk to anybody or like have any questions about Christianity or about makeup or about books, feel free to contact me on any of my social medias or comment or message me. And I also, this is the closest one I have near me, but for all my nerd lovers out there, Supergirl is my favorite superhero ever. Just the graphic novel that has a bunch of different comics of hers in it. I am currently reading her Rebirth edition. I have some other comics that I like to read because Hunter got me addicted to them. Hunter is my fiance, sorry, I forgot to mention that. I already had enjoyed comics, but I love those. Moving on, I'm sorry that probably took forever, but if you guys like books, hopefully you'll appreciate it. What are some of your favorite YouTubers? I have so many because I'm addicted to watching YouTube videos, which is why I wanted to make my channel in the first place. Let's see, I really like Jaclyn Hill, obviously. I think my favorite top #1 YouTuber is Kathleen Lights. I love her so much. And also I really like Casey Holmes. I really like Bailey Lane. What's your idea of an ideal first date? This one's always tough because I feel like it can be different for everyone, but I guess my ideal first date would be anything outside, because I love being outside, and I think that's a good first date, because I feel like if you go like to the movies or something like that, then you can't really like take the time to talk to each other and find out more about each other, which I think is really important even on a first date, to get to know the person that you're going on a date with. So I mean, do something where you can talk to each other more. Okay, moving on to the TMI tag questions. I'm just gonna do a few of them. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? Yes. I mean, honestly, let's be real, who hasn't? But life goes on and you'll be fine, I promise, and you'll find somebody that makes you really happy. And you gotta love yourself first. So the terrible breakups are gonna happen, but everything's gonna be okay. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, I have 2 tattoos. One of them is on my shoulder blade, so I won't be able to show you, but I'll insert a picture of it somewhere on the screen. And it was my first tattoo. I have one more, and it is this swallow on my wrist. It's kind of hard to show you. Long, because if you guys want like a dedicated video on my thoughts on tattoos and like why I got mine, then just comment and I can do a video on that, because I'm totally open to anything. I'll just briefly, my tattoo on my shoulder is Tetelestai, and it is Hebrew for "it is finished," which were the last words that Jesus said on the cross before he died. Actual scripture that my tattoo and the verses from is John 19:30, and it is, when he had received the drink, Jesus said, "It is finished." With that, he bowed his head and gave up his spirit. And it seems like a simple verse, but to me, I don't know, at that time in my life, it was really important to me because I was going through a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress in my life, and I still struggle with both of those things today. It's just, in that time, I just turned 18. A lot of stuff was going on, a lot of stuff was changing, and I had to make a lot of bigger decisions in my life that I had never had to make before. So it just comforted me to know that His grace is sufficient, and that I don't have to worry and then I don't have to wonder what tomorrow is going to bring, because that verse has always been a favorite of mine and I just wanted it on my body forever. And obviously the 3 T's are crosses, like the 3 crosses, you know. My tattoo on my wrist, I can't get into too much detail because I will cry. I'm sorry. And I'm not ready to do that on camera yet. I'm sorry, I apologize. But basically it's just in memory of my friend that passed away, Dakota. And it just reminds me of her every time I look at it, and it's pretty, and I thought it represented her and her life very well. I definitely want to get more into that story because I think it's important. I can help you guys out and talk to you guys about that because it's hard losing a friend, and I feel like you feel very alone, you feel isolated in your grief, so I don't ever want anybody to feel like that. Favorite TV show? Oh God. My favorite TV show, I have a lot, honestly. I think my top favorite is gonna have to be Grey's Anatomy. I know that's super but I love Grey's Anatomy. I jumped on the bandwagon and when it was in season 10, and I binge watched 1 through 10, and then when 11 came on, I only had Hulu, so I had to watch it the day after. But I love it so much, and right now it's currently on, and I am, no spoilers again, but it's got me on edge. Another one is Orphan Black. You can watch it on Amazon, or it comes on BBC, I think is the channel it comes on. But shows, you need this show in your life. Like, you need, I think it's on its 4th season right now. So it's not that much of a commitment, but it's very, very good too. Another one of my favorite shows is Supergirl, for obvious reasons. I love her character, I love the show. I love a lot of the CW shows, but those are just some of my favorite ones. Bands, I have a lot of them. My music taste is very strange. I really like Mayday Parade, and I really like the main Panic at the Disco. We the Kings, I really like We the Kings. I really like Nirvana. I really like, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I really like Manchester Orchestra. I really like Marianas Trench is one of my favorite ones. Music in general. I really like Ed Sheeran, and I really like random. I like some country music, very little. I like Dan and Shay, and I really like Carrie Underwood too. How old are you? I am 19, and I will be 20 in July. Zodiac sign is Cancer. And I have favorite quotes, but one of my favorite ones that's just coming to my mind is, what you believe about yourself on the inside is what you manifest on the outside. And I think that's really important because it goes back to the whole self-confidence thing. You don't love yourself, I mean, who else will? This one's kind of funny. Where do you go when you're sad? Honestly, don't judge me. I go to Barnes & Noble when I'm sad, because for some reason being around books and being around, I don't know, that environment for some reason is just really calming to me. Not sure why. I also like going like to the dog park with Lilo, or just being outside. When I'm sad, the worst thing I feel like when you're sad is staying cooped up and just laying in bed, which seems really not like, this seems really good. And it seems good to relax, but it can just make you more sad just doing nothing. So yeah, guys, that's it for now. If you have any more questions, just ask me below, or if you want to do like a Q&A video, I can do that too. I just want to do what you guys want to see and take you guys' suggestions. But yeah, if you guys have anything you want to see, just comment below. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do if you haven't already. And like this video if you enjoyed it. Share it if you want. I definitely want to do some different videos coming up, so just let me know what you want to see and I'll make it. If you want to see a tutorial on this look, just let me know. I can do that too. This is kind of like my version of a Valentine's Day look, because it has some pink in it and some purple. So yeah, thank you guys for watching again, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.